I am your motivational speaker, and you will be motivated when you hear me through your speakers. Also known as Queen Boss Lady. So, real quick message. They are now checking the scoreboard. They are now checking their list and checking it twice. They are doing their research to find out who you is, what you are. They are now finally asking the right people the right questions. Yeah, they doing their research this time for real. And this research that they finding out about you, they finding out that you ain't the one to be fucked with. You're not the one to be played with. That's why you laugh a lot when people try to bring drama to you or try to harm you or any type of way or shape or form. It's like you have this nonchalant attitude about you because you already know the outcome. These friends that thought that they was gonna have ownership over your life and dictate the outcome of how things would turn out in your life, they are now checking the scoreboard. These are the people that you was associated with and tied to. When people is peeking in on their life and they like, I'm here. What happened to that boy? What happened to that boy? He was talking smack. We put up into that boy. So these people, they are now checking the scoreboard and seeing, well, dang, this is what happened to them when they came up against him. Well, dang, this is what happened to their whole family when they tried this. And these are the people also that would come around you in $30,000 cars, nice clothes, nice shoes, right? All with your money, and try to belittle you and try to make you feel less than. These are people that's living in your property that is owned. I thought I turned that off. Property that you own. They're living in your property because they stole the deeds to it and changed the deeds to it and stuff like that. And they living in your house, but talking about how you live and where you live, just to belittle you. Yeah, these people, they checking the scoreboard now too because they seeing that good thing didn't last. All your money is coming back to you. Your property is coming back to you. And now you see that these family members that betrayed you, these friends that wanted to be you so bad, you see that they have a spiritual infection. They're not hearing clearly from God, and they never was hearing clearly from God, because if they was, they would have heard him when he said, don't you do it. Don't you touch my anointed one. Go ahead and give them those documents. Go ahead and forward their paperwork. Go ahead and approve them for this. Touch not my anointed ones. They would have heard that. But they only heard the greediness of their own selfish needs. Therefore, when you get your money, when you get your land, when you get your property, when you get all these assets that belong to you, you don't have to take care of these people. You don't have to take care of these people that never wanted to see you grow, never wanted to see you shine, never wanted to see you happy. It's free to be happy in life, and these people didn't even want you to be that. These people didn't even want you to be a good father. They didn't even want you to be a good mother. They turned your kids against you, and now guess what? Now you don't have to take care of these. You don't have to take care. I'm talking about 18 and up children. You don't have to. They don't get a piece of your pie, baby, because you moving on up to that deluxe apartment in the sky, and they won't be able to come. You don't have to take care of these enemies. You don't have to take care of these evil family members who's been stealing your money this whole time, who's been starting rumors about you this whole time. You don't have to take care of these people when you get your money now. These friends that thought they was going to have ownership over you, they're never going to see you again. Not in real time. Not in real life. They may see you when they go in a store, a bookstore. They may see you when they go into a hair store. They may see you on a TV, but they won't be seeing you in real time though. These people will never again see you not in real life, in their dreams, because they're the ones that started all these rumors. Because no good thing will be withheld from you. Because you've been walking right. You've been doing right. In spite of. That's why you was just able to just sit back and let these people do them. Let these people express themselves in the way that they chose to express themselves. And like I say, a lot of these people showed up in your life with these nice clothes, nice cars, nice homes, all with your money. And then will tell you how you need to get on your shit, how you need to get on your grind, how you need to be further than what you is, how you should have more, how you could have more. All while doing spell work on you. All while trying to smear your name with shit. I said this before. These people, they work with feces. Now, I don't want to know where they get the feces from, but I'm telling you, these people that's into witchcraft is very dark. It gets very dark and very demonic. These people have went so far as to taking your name and smearing feces on it. And that's why they on the run right now, looking over their shoulders, wondering what time. They paranoid. They don't know when these people finna come and put them out of your house. They talked all that shit about how you didn't have nowhere to stay, but they was steady doing spell work to make you homeless. Just so they could have some shit to talk about. Just so they could spread and smear more rumors about you. Because if they never would have did those homeless spells on you, you would have never became homeless. These devils are looking up to make sure. Because, you know, they calling in, they calling in, I heard a few dumb ones. They trying to find a few good men, but they trying to find a few more dummies, right? To do this spell work, to gang stalk you, right? But they not as dumb as they seem, or they not as dumb as they look, because these dummies is looking you up and they like, hold the fuck up. Didn't you send Jarvis over there? Well, Jarvis don't exist no more. Wait, didn't you send Rufus over there? That motherfucker only got one leg now. Why everybody you sent towards this man, towards this woman, towards this king, towards this queen, their life ain't been right. They ain't as dumb as these people. Your family members that's sitting in these people. Your exes that's sitting in these people. They ain't as dumb. See, these people, your family members and your ex-lovers and your ex-friends who you cut ties with, they sit back and they try to find dummies to crash out for them. And these dummies going to look you up. These devils going to look you up. They actually checking the scoreboard now. And they saying, wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I said, wait a minute. Working all day and now it's on. And don't play. They're saying, hold up. The last person you sent to unalive them, they not here no more. And your family and your enemies and your exes, they trying to keep this a secret. But see, one thing about these people, they like to play detective. They like to go just being nosy. You know, look and you will find. Seek and you will find. Knock on that door and it'll open. They like, you on the run. You on the run for stealing money, stealing property, putting prices. They put prices on your head. Now they on the run. Now they scared. They're realizing you ain't the one. You ain't the one. They looking you up and they checking the scoreboard and they seeing. That's why I'm getting like, you don't bother nobody. You just stay focused. You remind yourself of who the fuck you is, what it is, what you here to do, and you stay true to that because you already know what's going to happen to these people. You already know what happens to people that come for you, that seek to delay you, that seek to slay you. You already know what happened to these people that feel like they going to be your handler. They going to come in your life and own you. They don't even have ownership of themselves. Because if they was, they wouldn't be taking dead-end jobs like this to come up against you. But they want ownership over your property. They want ownership over your life. They want ownership over the success that you do have. They want ownership over that too. But they didn't want ownership over you being homeless or you know, your shortcomings. They didn't want ownership over that. They laughed and celebrated. They clapped it up because in their eyes, their magic was working. Their power was working. Them, you know, sacrificing certain things for you to not have certain things was working. That's why these people, you'll notice, they would stay away from you. When certain things would happen in your life, you and this person, this friend that wanted to be you so bad, y'all like this. Y'all was like this. Y'all did everything together, went everywhere together. Where you saw her, they saw you. Where they saw you, they saw her. But as soon as your car broke down, all of a sudden she want to start arguments and pick fights with you. Damn near don't even want to be your friend no more. You don't even see her no more. Because she the one did witchcraft for you to lose your car. Y'all thick as thieves. Y'all thick as gravy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all thicker than some ass. But as soon as you lose your job, these people don't even come around you no more. These friends don't even come around you no more. That's when your boyfriend or your handler, let me call him what he is. He want to break up now. Now he want to break up. Now that you done lost your job, your car, he wants to break up. Because that's the only reason why he was sent in your life in the first place. To make you lose and not gain. And pay attention to these people that come in your life and then things start falling apart. You start losing shit when they come in your life. I ain't gonna say It's just 9 times out of 10, these people be the reason. If you lose your car and your friends say, dog, I got you, you could just carpool with me, and she ain't, you know what I'm saying, you just really lost your vehicle. You know what I'm saying? But no. These are the people that thought that they was gonna have ownership over your life. They have spiritual infections. That's why they gotta go get so many readings. They gotta go get so many readings done just for the reader to tell them, look, you fucked your life off. You fucked your life off fucking with this person. And that's it, and that's all. The read is over. Thank you for the coins. These readers not lying. For my cousins, y'all. Right over my head, y'all. Every time, and that was low, y'all. That shit was low. Cousins, and that bitch. Let me drive it. That's all I ask. Let me drive. Okay? So, yeah, these people, they thought they was going to have ownership over your life. They was going to have ownership over your property. A lot of these friends wanted ownership over your mind. Yeah, when people get you around certain individuals and then they want you to snap, they gaslight you in front of people so that you're seen, and you're not seen as your higher self, or you're looked at like, damn, what's wrong with them? Why they tripping? And y'all notice how my phone keep like snapping, like it's snapping pictures. Hey y'all. So yeah, the devils, they looking you up now, and they seeing like, nah, 57-0. 57-0. Look at what happened to Elroy. Look at what happened. And I don't know these people, but they're trying to be smart about how they moving now. That's why the devil himself, these devils, these crash dummies, they looking you up to see, is it okay to fuck with this person? Nah, it's not okay to fuck with this person. It's really not. It's not good for your health. You are finally being looked at with a damn warning label on your ass. People are finally, I'm hearing all of the lights. Fast cars and shooting stars, all of the lights. Turn off the lights in here, baby. People are finally starting to see that you come with a warning sign. Caution. Caution. Slippery when wet. Tread lightly through those areas. Warning. This person looks cute and cuddly, but will fuck off your life. We're just skipping into the sunset, because it's not you doing it. A lot of these people that have met their maker or met their demise or have been met with karma, you didn't even call it on them. You didn't even have to, because you are the karma. It's up to people what they want from you when they meet you. Do they want a toe ass, or do they want a blessing? The choice is yours. And you got some crash dummies and some devils. They like, nah, since the choice is mine, I choose to fuck with somebody else. They like, I choose You ain't, I hear somebody saying like, you ain't got no other mission for me. You ain't got no other dummy mission for me. You ain't got nobody else you want me to like go after and, you know, slander them and mess with them. I don't want to mess with that person. Because these people got spiritual infections. They can't even hear from the devil. The devil ain't even fraternizing with them. Don't even want to talk to him no more. They like, devil, what evilness do you want me to do? The devil just like, man, go sit your ass. Just set it down. Just set it down. These people coming in your energy, riding in $30,000 cars, $50,000 cars, suits tailored, all with your money, and talking about, oh, why you got on them $5 pants? Why you driving that old beat up? Why you driving that old beat up raggedy car? Oh, that's a big old truck. Key. The whole time getting paid though to harass you, gang stalk you, put you down and getting paid with your money. The whole time that car was bought with your money. And now they seeing they didn't keep that car long neither. They didn't keep that car too much long, like 2 or 3 months. Long enough to come and feel like, these are people feel like they come and stun on you with your shit. Could you imagine? Just imagine you giving, you know, your homegirl or your friend, you know, some of your clothes you don't want, and they put them on and come around you and try to shit on you and stun on you. The audacity of these people living in your house that your grandmother left you, living on property that was left to you through your family members, and then they come and speak down on your living situation. They living off you. They eating off you. If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't be eating. If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have a roof over their heads. Now let's run that up. Cause they sitting with that. They like, oh no, baby. I'm good. I'll find me something. These people saying I'll find me something else to do. I'll find me something safer to do. So, to the next video, I care for you guys, okay?